Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Swift Tips with Swift Ties. I am your host, Ebony Rose, and we are back with another tip for you. And we are almost done with April, which is crazy, but these months are flying by. And we hope that you have been enjoying the Swift tips that we have been giving you. Please like and share the video. We would greatly appreciate it. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, we welcome you as well. Swift Tips with Swift Ties has been going strong since March of 2022. And these tips are meant to be really short and just a quick tip for you to help remind you about different things to help you on social media, with your business, with content, all of that. So without further ado, we are going to get into our topic for the week for Swift Tips. So today we're going to be talking about having the right tools for your live videos. Now, I get this question a lot too, like, what do I need? Do I need this? Do I need this? Do I need to purchase this? Do I need to buy that? What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? So I figured, let me do a little Swift tip on what you can have, the basics, okay? Like, let's start with what basic items you need for going live. Like if this is like your first time and you're like, I need to go live. I know I said I was going to do this. I have this, and this already. So you have the tools that you need. So we're going to get into it. So the first tip, I have four. I have 4 tips today. And of course, there's, like I said, there's more, but these are like the basics that you want to kind of think about when you first start going live, or even if it doesn't even have to be going live. You could be recording a video for your website, or you could be asked to speak at something virtual. It could be on a Zoom. It could be on Facebook, or it could be on Zoom that will be streaming to Facebook and different platforms. So it doesn't specifically have to be for Facebook Live. It doesn't, but this goes all across the board. Instagram Lives, YouTube, everything. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is good lighting. You want to make sure that this is very important. You want to make sure you have good lighting. Now, I want to show y'all. Now, I have a light behind me, but if I were to turn this off, let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can find it. If I were to turn this off, I look very dark, right? So it's very, very important to have good lighting when you are going live, or all of the things I mentioned before. If you're invited to speak on something, you want to make sure that you have good lighting. Why? Because people can see you. It doesn't make it hard to see, who's speaking, right? Good sound. You want to make sure that whatever you're using has good sound. You want to make sure, if you're using your phone, you don't want to be holding the bottom part of the speaker. If you're using a laptop, make sure it's charged up. Make sure it's, a good quality laptop. And if you don't have a good quality laptop, you can use tablets, you can use your phone, and make sure it's standing up straight so that you can see yourself like this. I should have put that one as a tip too, but that was a little extra one for you. So you want to have good lighting and you want to have good sound. Also, you want to make sure that the background is pleasant to the eyes. You want to make sure that it's not anything crazy. Like, you want to make sure you're either in front of a blank wall, or if you're in a room that has like a lot going on in it, put up a virtual background, which is what I have up behind me right now. A virtual background, so that all you see is what you see, and you see myself, and it makes it pleasant to the eyes. Okay. So we said good lighting. Make sure you have good lighting. Make sure you have good sound, and make sure your background is pleasant to look at, and make sure it's not washing you out. Make sure it's clear. Make sure it's, pleasant to the eye is the only thing I can think of right now. And lastly, your appearance. You want to make sure that, especially if this is going to be seen by multiple people, you want to make sure you're looking your best. Put on that makeup, put on those lashes if you want to, put on a little lipstick, if you're a guy, make sure your hair is, trimmed, make sure you have a nice shirt on, because people only see from here up anyway, but make sure your appearance is presentable when you are live. If you're speaking on a topic, you want to make sure you have all of those components together. Now we can get into cameras and we can get into all of that, like, but this is literally the basics. Like, if you were to be called on tomorrow to speak at a virtual event, whether it be on Zoom or whether it be on anything, you want to make sure you have the good lighting. You want to make sure you have good sound, and you want to make sure that you're speaking clearly. And you want to make sure that, there's nothing covering your speakers. Make sure you're in a quiet place. Make sure that there's no interruptions, no background noise, and just make sure the environment is ready for you to be presentable, of course. And you want to make sure your background is good. All of these platforms now have virtual backgrounds that you can use, and you can easily upload your own virtual background if you choose. Make sure it looks nice. Make sure it goes with either what you're wearing, or make sure it goes with the event that you're speaking for. Sometimes events have their own backgrounds that they send to people, and they can use those when they're speaking. So you can always, check in with that if that's something that you're involved in. But make sure your background looks nice, and make sure you yourself look presentable, be professional and presentable. So those are my tips for you today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us or visit our website. We are here every single Monday at 9 a.m. We will see you for our last segment next Monday, the last one for April. So make sure you tune in and reach out to us if you have any feedback or anything you want us to talk about. We are always here. So we'll see you next Monday at 9 a.m. Take care.